Hi, my Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here today to do your monthly 1 through 6 houses reading for March of 2022. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's get right into your reading. So the first card right off the bat in in March, you are wanting something here. And you're wanting more than usual because Sag is always wanting something, right? So you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be in your life right now. You don't have the stuff that you think you should have. It's time to let that go, because you're exactly where you're supposed to be and you can manifest anything into this reality. So I don't want you to fret too much about this. Now, this could also be you're wanting someone who isn't with you right now. This could be relationship wise, or any other person, any other situation, but this could be a person, definitely. What is the advice card? You have Aphrodite, which talks about inner goddess, manifesting that which you truly desire, not going and chasing after it. This is the card of the anti-chaser. If you're chasing something, stop. Totally drop it. And Aphrodite talks about dancing. Now, kicking up your heels. I don't know a whole lot of Sages that are dancers per se. They will go out and dance sometimes. But the bottom of this card says, awaken the goddess or the god within yourself through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity here. So, I've coined the term Sagittarius skeptical. I feel like a lot of you are continuously skeptical over who you are, what you can and can't do, your limitations. But, on the same coin, y'all know that you're lucky. And only the young Sages will argue with me in this point, until I know them long enough, and then I will start pointing things out. Like, well, how did you do this over here? Well, no one else won that raffle prize. No one else keeps winning. No one else keeps working for fabulous people, So the list goes on and on. But the older Sages, they cannot deny that something always seems to swoop up and take care of them or fix their problem or resolve their problem in such a way that it's pretty miraculous. So just know that your Jupiter is still shining down upon you, regardless of how you're feeling at the beginning of March. I think I need to go back and change the Scorpio video because I think I said February accidentally. March. I gotta get it in my head. Okay. Your second house of your possessions and your finances. So this is your money and your stuff. Trapped in fear says that you are afraid to make a move here. Now, this could be a job that you're afraid to leave, or jump ship and get another job because of the financial stability that it brings in. This could also mean fear to move your money, move your investments into something new. What's our advice card? Kuan Yin, compassion. Yeah, I feel like, so rather than Kuan Yin, to me as a reader, usually is about compassion for other people, but this is more about compassion for yourself than it is other people. I don't think you have a problem with compassion for other people this month. I'm not saying that for every month. I'm just saying for this month. You've been harsh on yourself, I mean, look at this poor guy, right? Holding his head in his hands. You're beating yourself up or judging yourself for something here, Sag, and it's really time to let that go. Yes, you're human. You have human emotions just like the rest of us do, but it's going to be important not to wallow in this, because you've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong here. Yes, you may need to make a change here with your job, but the right timing, well, I don't feel like it's the right time to actually jump ship. Now, it's definitely time to start creating a plan if you're not happy at your job or you're not happy with the way that your finances or investments are going, to make a plan, but not, make any major changes with it yet. It's more time to put it on paper. What do we have in the third house? Third house, brother, sister, crown chakra. So your brother and sister or sister are getting messages that are downloaded from the divine, from their higher selves, that come in the form of thoughts that are dropped into their mind. And this is coming about as a result of some kind of purification that this happened. That's clearing that crown chakra in order for them to hear the messages. Now, they could have just stopped doing alcohol or drugs. I mean, it's as simple as that. I say simple, but that's not really simple, but people do it all the time, right? They could have quit cold turkey, or they could have been to rehab. And so they're feeling more clear-headed. Maybe some of them are going through, maybe they're actually doing an energetic clearing where they're actually having detox, sea salt baths, smudge sticks, frankincense oil, something like that. There's some kind of purification that's causing this crown chakra to just be illuminated here for them, and they're receiving messages from the divine, which is great. You may need to ask them a question or two. I feel like they're going to have some insight for you over certain things. Now, wow, we got a big card in this fourth house. I'm going to have to go back and look at your February reading to see if you pulled something like this. Something major is happening with where you live or who you're living with. This is the karma card. This is not a light card. This can be major events. You could be moving. You could be buying a new home, upgrading your home big time. For those of you that don't have anything going on in your home or with whom you live, this could be talking about your father. Your father could be, or a father figure could be, experiencing some karma right now. But Freya is here to tell you to go bold with this. So if this is a move, this is a major upgrade, or this is a renovation, this is a major, it's not a cheap renovation, it's not a cheap move. You're not moving to somewhere. You're not downgrading, in other words. This is big time, okay? Or this is happening to your father right now. So that's major. What do we have in the fifth house? Emotional loss. You are missing someone in your social circle. If you're single Sag, you are missing someone on the dating scene here. Now, if you are chronically single Sag and you may or may not want a relationship right now, this could be just the fact that you are wanting to spend some time with someone, but no one's really there. And so you're missing that. You have that lack of human romantic compassion right now. Passion, not compassion, sorry. Compassion was already in your second house. Sedna is here to tell you have an infinite supply. So not to worry. You are supplied for your today and all of your tomorrow. So whoever you are missing right now, this is not going to last for long, because this tells me there is someone that is right around the corner for you. And listen, I mean, this could be a friendship too. If you're missing a friend, either they're coming back around or someone is coming around to replace that friend, okay? So not to fret there. Your sixth house of work and health, positive movement forward. I like this card. This means that there's good news on the horizon, particularly if you've had a hard time with your health or with your job situation. Oh, I love this. Ixnel, medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. For those of you that have been feeling under the weather, this card means that there is an alternative form of healing that's coming for you. Now, this could mean that you go out and seek an energy healer, because part of your problem had to do with the energy behind it, not necessarily the physical issue, but the energy behind that caused the physical issue, if that makes sense. And so therefore, when you change the issue energetically, the physical problem releases from you. Now, always make sure that you are going to a reputable practitioner, and make sure that you are getting references and that you know the people that are giving you those references. And if you need to find someone in that regard, reach out to me and I will help you as best as I can. I don't do Reiki, but I certainly know people that do things like that and who are helpful that I've used in the past. Okay. I am giving you a sneak preview to your 7th house. You have the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. Yes, you've come a long way in relationships, Sag. The time is not, it's not time to quit now. Don't quit now. It's, you're only halfway there. There is lots of work for you to do here with someone. Now we're going to go deeper into this, into the extended, and I have 3 cards that I'm going to be talking about as far as that work that come from the Romance Angel deck. But before we do that, I just want to give you the signs that showed up for here. We have 2 water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces around you in relationship. What else do we have? The Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So this depicts a Taurus, King of Pentacles. Page of Wands is a fire sign, another fire sign, Sag, Leo, or Aries. Thanks so much for being here with me, and I'll see you next time. If you want to join me in the extended, we're going to be looking at your relationship in depth more, your intimate life, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income for those of you that have that. We're going to be looking at your trips in your school. We're going to be looking at your career and your mother. We're going to be looking at your children and your best friends, and the 12th house, which is big news. It's coming in the future. Fasten your seatbelts for June, this June message that's coming in March. Thanks so much. Check me out in the description box below for the extended.